Hi guys, welcome back to Football Stand. Today we'll be discussing about the Premier League predictions and the top goal scorers and the play of the season as well. So it's a channel member stream. We were discussing about the again the with Schlatz. You can see Schlatz over here, and Savvy is in voice call right now. So we'll be discussing about that. Tell me your predictions in the chat. But before that, Schlatz, which team do you support, bro? If some people don't know that.
I'm a Liverpool fan.
Okay, a Liverpool fan. Sabi, what about you, bro?
Do I need to say it?
I mean, yeah, everyone knows that you are a Liverpool fan, but I say for Schlaz, but it's just like, if people don't know, if people don't, think that you're. Okay,
The
so.
most famous Liverpool fan out there,
Yeah, I get
I'm a
it.
Liverpool fan, yes.
Okay. Hi, hey, welcome to stream as well. Welcome to stream. I think they are good. So Schlaz is bit ill. So, hearts in the chat, I feel like that's needed. Okay, should we start it? Should we start with it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go, boys.
Okay. First, let's start. Let's not go with winners, right? Let's start with the relegation, man. Let's start with the relegation. What do you think about who will be the teams who will be relegated this season?
For me, it's
yeah.
Bournemouth. Bournemouth is the last one. 20.
Okay, Bournemouth's the last one. Okay, let's see if
Yeah,
Bournemouth.
I agree.
I agree. I personally agree as well because I put them. I feel like I love them. I feel like the last one will be Fulham, but Bournemouth will be relegated as well.
At the beginning,
The thing with Bournemouth this time round is that they've not recruited people.
Yeah. Yeah, they have not.
That's
recruited.
the major problem. They've got a good first lineup. They've got a good attack. The defense and the new recruitments have not been there.
Yeah, guys, can you hear them? Or they are a bit too loud. Not loud, but low volume. I don't know. Yeah. What's up, Satak? How are you, Satak? First of all, you're a member as well. Why you're joining the stream? Anyways, I just wanted. We can hear. Okay, we can hear. Okay, now that's good. That's good. Okay, so yeah, please let's continue. Yeah, I completely agree with you. There's no signing, so there's no improvement at all. I agree with that. I agree with you. So Bournemouth, and then next one.
Fulham, for me.
Fulham. Okay, Fulham. Do
I
you agree,
do
Sabi?
disagree,
Disagree
No, I
with Fulham? Nah.
Southampton. I'm going Southampton.
Okay. Okay. Schlaz. Yeah. Go, Sabi.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So my reasoning behind Fulham is, the last time they were in the Premier League, the problem they had, they did not have a finisher, and Mitrovic was injured, right?
Yeah.
This time round, we've seen Mitrovic coming up. He's just scored 47 goals in the bloody league, man.
Okay.
And the recruitments they signed like João Palhinha, right? The CDM, the Portuguese starter.
Yes, they have signed some amazing players.
He benched Ruben Neves in the Portuguese team, which is like quite a shock. And I think recruitment-wise, Fulham have been absolutely brilliant. Andres Pereira, man.
Yeah.
United, he didn't really work out in United, but man's got potential.
I agree. What's your take? Do you believe that Southampton is going to get relegated? And, what's your take? Why you believe that Fulham will get relegated?
Me, yeah. I don't know. I don't know much about them, so this is the reason.
Okay, so my reasoning.
I don't care what.
Yeah, my reasoning with Fulham is basically, I just don't trust them. Like Norwich and Fulham, they can get the best recruitment out there, but they will never find a way to basically maintain the Premier League status. Like I've watched last couple of years. I don't know how many years, but last 7-8 years, that's how it works. They go down, they come up, they go down, they come up, they go down. That's my reasoning. They have made some amazing signings. I completely agree with you, but I feel like it's just not the same, man. Like I can't trust Fulham at all, bro. I can't just trust Fulham. So I'll be putting Fulham in the relegation or not, guys. Tell me in the chat, guys. Do you believe that Fulham get relegated or not? We need the chat for the third votes as well. One has said that it will get relegated. Sabi has said no. Let's see, man. Do you believe, guys? Fulham. Okay, Resham Heya has said Fulham will get relegated. So that's the thing. Hi, Angel. Welcome to stream, bro. So
Norwich versus Fulham dream lives on.
Norwich is Fulham dream. What? They will do it in basically championship, bro. They will do it in championship. Everyone has said that Fulham is gonna get relegated. That's the thing. Okay, let's go with Fulham is gonna get relegated because, like I said, one vote from the chart as well, and Fulham is getting relegated. Sadly, they're not able to do that. That's poor. I guess. Okay, the third one, man. Third, who do you think so is gonna
I,
be there?
this is hard.
I'm
Yeah,
going Leeds.
Leeds,
Leeds.
Leeds, Leeds.
They
I mean,
lost.
yeah,
They lost two of their
No,
best players in Calvin Phillips and Rafinha.
they definitely lost. But I would, in my counter argument, they signed some amazing USMNT talents. They signed back Brendan Aronson. They signed.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot his name as well. One more US talent. They have signed those players.
Christensen. Christensen.
Christensen? No, Christensen. There's like I don't know
No,
the.
yeah, I know. It was KRI something like that.
Okay, so like there's two USMNT player. They got two players from RB Leipzig that involves one, Brendan Aronson as well. So I feel like Leeds is a team which is
Tyler
decent.
Adams as well. Yes.
Yeah, I think okay. Tell me why a team like Brentford or Southampton will be ahead of Leeds because Leeds have the
Play style.
experience, play
Leeds
style.
have the experience. Let me give my reasoning over here. The problem with Leeds is they have injury-prone players first of all up front, like Bamford. He was injured most of last
Yes.
season. Their midfield is aging. Their defense is aging. They've got a good, but not a reliable goalkeeper in Meslier as well. They've recruited a lot of many players, but you don't really know if they will gel in together.
I personally think Leeds, it's a way too big of big club to just get relegated like that. That's my particular reasoning as well, man. They are a big club. If things go wrong, if things actually go wrong, they will splash the cash like big time in the in basically window transfer window, and that will make sure that they will not get relegated. So that's what I feel like. I don't think so it's a team that will be really really far away from the likes of, let's say, Everton as well or Southampton. So that's why I feel like once they splash the cash, it will be all right. That's what I think. What do you think, Schlats? Do you believe that Leeds will be relegated?
actually no.
No.
For me, it's Nottingham Forest.
Okay.
They both a lot of players, good players, Lingard and so on. I like that, but they have too much new players, and that's not always a good
Yeah, I agree.
thing.
Yeah.
So I guess they will
Okay.
lose a lot of games at the beginning, and I guess they won't catch up later.
Okay. So you're
So
saying too
for me,
many.
it's Nottingham Forest, but it could be Leeds too. It could be Leeds too, but I guess it's Nottingham Forest.
Okay. So Nottingham Forest or Leeds, guys. Again, once again, man. Okay. Is the Schlats or Sabi? Do you want to come in an agreement or chat is the answer? Then once again, it's a hard one, I guess.
I could go with
Like
Leeds too, but in my
the
mind, it's
problem
Nottingham Forest.
is, I don't think so. Nottingham is getting relegated. I think it's going to be between Everton or Leeds.
Okay.
No, Everton is safe. Everton is safe for me.
Yeah, but they are like, he's let's be real, he's Liverpool fan, so that's why
Me
that's what.
too, but I guess still Everton should be safe.
Yeah, I mean they should be safe. I mean, okay, here's my thing though. Like, I know Everton should be safe. I completely agree with that. Everton should be safe. But the way they are playing, the way they played in the preseason is just they sold, like they didn't make a good transfer window. Like they had a terrible transfer window. They lost
Who is the
Richarlison.
sign? I don't even remember.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't even remember as well. But they lost to Richarlison. The only reason I don't want to put Everton is because it's Everton. Like that's the only reason, man. Like I said, with Leeds, they are just too big of a club to just get relegated like that. But last season it was close. Maybe this season, they can actually go down. Okay, should we go with Leeds or should we go with basically,
It's okay. I have no problem with Leeds.
Okay, let's go for Leeds then. Let's go with Leeds. So Leeds will get relegated.
The only signing, by the way, the only signing Everton made this season is Dwight McNeil.
What the fuck? Seriously?
Yeah, that's the only signing.
And they lost to Richarlison. I'm not saying Richarlison is good,
Exactly.
but they lost to Richarlison, so that's the thing. Right? Bournemouth, Everton, Leeds by Angel as well. Southampton by Sarthak. Everton will go down surely, in my opinion. All the United fans and Liverpool fans are saying that. So let's not take that opinion as well in that sense. And give me 1 second. Okay, let's do this. Everton are staying up, in my opinion. One bad season doesn't mean anything, to be honest. Yes, they lost to Charleston, but their squad still have the quality to be a mid-table. They have the quality, but they lost. Okay, they didn't lose VDB, but VDB was there second half of the season. No impact, I get it. But Van de Beek actually left as well, so that kind of affects them a lot. Maybe it can be the thing.
And Dominic Calvert-Lewin is injured. He's injured.
Wait, he's injured.
Yeah,
That's
the news broke earlier today.
okay. So then yeah, let's go for Everton is close as well. Everton is close as well. So should we go for Everton in 17? I guess then
It's
if it's
okay.
yeah, Everton.
They will
I
stay up.
agree.
Yeah, they are not good anyways. So
Or
that's the
actually,
thing.
Southampton in 17th as well.
Yeah, I mean
Uh,
Southampton can be, but I
for
feel
me,
like
Southampton is 12th. For me.
12th. Okay,
Wow.
okay.
For me.
Yeah. Obviously, here's the thing. Why I feel like Southampton will not get relegated. They can be in the top 12th as well. I don't personally think the 12th is a bit too much, but I love the manager. I love Hassan Hotel, so that's the reason.
Me too. I guess he's a good coach.
He's an amazing coach, I would say. Not a good coach. He's phenomenal, man. Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
love him, man. I think he's very, very sick. That's why I don't think so. He will be 17th as well. I don't think so. Like they have so like yeah, and then they have Ward Prowse and those kind of players as well. Here's the thing though.
But
That's the thing.
Southampton is the most inconsistent team in the whole of the Premier League, man. You never know what they'll do.
Yes. I not that much as well. I feel like yeah. I mean they do really really well against top teams and then basically you know mess it up. I definitely agree with that. But still, I feel like Southampton is
No, yeah, last season, in the second half of the season, they were bottom of the Premier League in considering the points. They lost the most amount of points after
okay
18
after
games.
basically winning in position. After in winning position, then they lost the point. What do you mean by that?
Yes, no, I mean on the points table, like after 18 games of the Premier League, they
Okay.
lost the most number of points.
Okay, so like coming to the end of the season, they had like a terrible,
Exactly. Yes.
record. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I feel like Everton is a safe pick. I feel like Everton is a safe pick. I mean, the thing is basically, I wouldn't say that, it doesn't really matter that, bottom half the table. So, let's go with it quickly, like that, It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Okay, Southampton is a big club and all,
Southampton.
with all due respect, but let's be real. Nobody cares. Not nobody cares, but yeah, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Okay, so let's go with it. Should we go for Southampton? Okay, let's go for Southampton once. Should we?
It's okay.
Let's clear
Southampton.
that.
They
Let's
will
clear
stay
that
up.
as well.
They will stay up.
Yeah, they will stay up. Okay, so the next one, 13. Who will be 15 for you guys, man? Should we? It's time to put Nottingham Forest. I think it's about time, right? Yeah, they should
Yeah.
not be ahead of them.
I'm going for Wolves.
What? Wait a sec. Okay, I understand Wolves one. I understand, why you wanna say Wolves. I get it, but I think Nottingham Forest, teams like Nottingham Forest or
I think
Brentford
it will
as
be
well.
a three-way race. Three-way race. Brentford, Nottingham, Wolves. And I
Brentford,
think it'll be
Nottingham
Wolves,
Forest,
personally.
and Wolves in the
And Wolves. But
okay for the
till
15th position in a
15th
sense.
till the 12th. Yes, these three.
Okay, so you're saying Nottingham Forest, Brentford, and Wolves.
Yes.
Okay, Shlaz, do you agree with that? Apart from Wolves one, because
No, Wolves is for me 10th.
okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Apart from Wolves, you agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I think that is the case as well, because I feel like Forest and Brentford will not be that good. With Wolves, I actually believe they will be much higher as well. I think I don't think so. They are great. I don't think so. They are great at all. But they have a good defense. They have good defense. They have not so Ruben Neves as well. Jimenez can come and basically actually play good this time. Hopefully he will come back, really, really well in this injury, after the injury. So that's what I think that, let's put you Brentford and Forest and let's see, what's going to happen afterwards, So Brentford and Forest as well. So that is the 14th position. It's done. So still 14th position. It's done. Now let's start with basically, okay, let's go with this, man. The higher mid-table, let's say 13th, 12th, 11th, or something like that, Okay, I'm gonna put names out there which I think they have a chance of getting, of being in that position. The teams are basically Crystal Palace. Do you think the Crystal Palace will be like around 13th? I think Crystal Palace.
I think they're in the top half. I think they're in the top half.
Okay, in my opinion, why that is hard is basically top 6 position. I think that's secure, right? Nobody can deny that. Nobody's touching the top 6 position.
Yes.
After that,
Yes.
I think West Ham is better than Crystal Palace. You can Leicester is better than Crystal Palace. So that's 8th position right there, right? So
I think Leicester is going to be 12th. this season.
Leicester is going to be 12th. I actually believe it as well.
I think
As well.
Brendan Rodgers is going to be the first manager to be sacked.
Yeah, I said it last team as well, that he will be the first manager to get sacked. The reason being, if you guys know that, last night, Keshav Schmeichel left for, I think, Lyon or Lille?
Nice.
Okay,
Lille.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, again, those teams basically. He left for that, and they don't have a goalkeeper. They haven't signed a single player. So, like, that's a problem. That's a problem, man. And all the other teams have improved a lot. Okay, here's the thing as well. There's one more club who's better, and that's Aston Villa. Right? Definitely agree with that.
Aston is 8th. Aston is 8th for me.
So Aston Villa is 8th. Okay, now
For me
think
too,
about it.
8.
Okay, so 8th is Aston Villa as well. Now let's go for from 9th position to 13th position. We have couple of teams. We have Brighton, we have Newcastle, we have Wolves, and we have Crystal Palace. So
Brighton.
Brighton, Brighton, I agree. They have lost. Bissouma. They're gonna lose Cucurella. I mean, I don't know, man. Is Cucurella leaving for Chelsea?
Complicated, man.
Yeah,
It's
I guess.
complicated. It's a toxic relationship, man.
Yeah, Fabrizio basically said that he's gonna leave, but I think Fabrizio is lying, man. That can be possible, man. Surprising, but it is possible. Okay, for sure, man. Okay, we have to start though. We have to basically come to the concession over here. Okay, we have to basically come to the decision. So let's go with okay, Brighton then. I think an easy option then.
Yeah,
Brighton.
I
I would
agree.
choose Brighton.
I see it.
Okay, then Brighton. Then which team, man? I think now it's the right time to go for maybe Newcastle or Crystal Palace, I feel like.
No, Newcastle will be top 6, top 7.
Newcastle is
my friend.
Conference League.
No, my
Wait,
friend. Top
Okay,
10.
okay.
100%.
Okay, thank God
You
we
don't
agreed
know
on
nothing
something.
about football.
Thank God we agreed on something at least. Okay. Let's not put Newcastle. It's your league anyway. So yeah, I agree with that. So are we putting Crystal Palace over here then?
Yeah, definitely.
Wolves.
Palace for me.
I think Wolves.
Wolves.
Oh.
Wolves is okay too. Leicester.
Okay, so we are putting
Palace
Wolves,
is
Crystal
10th for
Palace.
me.
We have okay, so we are putting Wolves right now, and we are putting
Wolves, Leicester, Palace.
Leicester as well, and then we can go for Palace, right?
Yeah, definitely. for me.
Palace. So like there are 11 teams, right? There's one more position left. So you tell me who's going to be. So we have 9 teams left right now. Who's going to be the highest? Who's going to be the lowest between these three? West Ham, Aston Villa, or
West Ham.
Newcastle?
West Ham.
For me, West Ham is okay.
West Ham is okay. West Ham is going to be the
Yeah,
last.
definitely.
Like West Ham is going to be 9th for you
Yeah.
guys.
For me, it's 9th. My prediction is 9th.
Yeah, same for me. I think they'll have a drop this season.
People are asking one thing. Bro, did Palace sign Messi or what? Why they are so high? The reason both of them are Liverpool fans. He
No, okay.
Wait,
Yeah, I'll
nothing to
answer
do
that.
with Liverpool fans, but yeah, I mean, they have Pereira, Vieira. Vieira is like amazing manager till now, at least.
Palace is good. It's okay.
Let me answer that. Okay, Palace have a brilliant squad. They have brilliant youngsters in their squad. They have an overall average, above average squad that can finish in 10th. They gel up together. And probably Crystal Palace have the best youth academy in London.
In
Crystal
London,
Palace,
yeah, maybe.
Okay, so Crystal Palace, let's look at the youngsters who have really performed over the years, right? Zaha is not a youngster, but he's still over there, right? He performs. Zaha. Olise, recently. Eberechi Eze. They've got a reliable goalkeeper in Vincent Guetta. They've got Mark Gahey. They've got Marky Manderson.
Guetta is not a reliable goalkeeper. I mean, yeah, maybe a mid-table goalkeeper. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, last season Guetta was a bit iffy, but over the years he developed himself, right?
Yeah, he's decent. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
But the defense, the fullbacks are a bit of a problem for them, I agree. But the left back, Tyrick Mitchell, is really good. Right back, that's the only position I think Crystal Palace lacks.
Did
They've got
they
Nat Klein.
sign any striker? I
Striker.
don't.
Oh, they've got Benteke. Edward is, by the way, brilliant, man. Edward is brilliant.
Benteke? Do you wanna trust Benteke?
Though Benteke is the backup, right? Edward is the main. Edward is the main guy.
I still believe that. I feel like they don't score goals. Like they don't score goals apart from Zaha. Like Zaha is the main key. Like he will get the assists, he will get the goals, he will get the penalties if they wanna score in that as well. So
Like Edward only played for 6 months in Crystal Palace, and he scored and assisted quite a few. And I think under a proper preseason, Orson Edward is a really, really good striker. He was with Celtic as well, and last season he I think he scored two on his debut as well against Spurs.
okay.
I think they won, and and he was brilliant against Liverpool as well. If you remember that game where Alisson was just mad, he saved everything.
Did I don't know. My God, my memory is fucked up. I feel memory is bad. Memory is bad. Okay, one argument from here. I completely agree with you guys. I think Crystal Palace will be this ahead because of again. I think Villa will do amazingly well. But this is the argument from here, which I think they have some merit to it as well. Gallagher left, bro. He's back at Chelsea and he's practically playing alone last season at times. That is a I think good
Yes,
argument. I feel like.
that is a good argument. I am not sure if they made any replacements for Conor Gallagher. Let me just check quickly,
I
right?
don't think so that you can make a replacement of Gallagher, like like because Gallagher was an amazing talent, and he basically
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
played lights out. No player who is as good as Gallagher will stay at Crystal Palace or will come to Crystal Palace. So I think that can be a bit of a problem. I think so. Anyways, they will be this
Oh,
high. They
by
will be
the
this.
way, by the
Yeah.
Crystal Palace did sign Sam Johnston, the West Brom keeper, who was really good, right?
Wait, the former United goalkeeper, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that
Former.
keeper, yes.
I mean, he's all right. I feel like he's not great, but he's like okay. He's good. He's good. I feel like he's
He
decent.
turned
Okay.
into Prime Neuer against Liverpool. I remember that.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think this is good. This is good till now. Now let's go for the eighth position, guys. Who do you think is going to be
Eighth
the eighth?
for
Eighth.
me is
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Aston
Aston
Villa.
Villa and
Yes,
ninth
agree.
for Newcastle then.
No, no,
Ninth or
no.
seventh?
Ninth is
Seventh.
West Ham.
Okay,
Ninth
ninth is
is
West
Ninth is
Ham.
West Ham.
Both of you guys are saying ninth is West Ham. My God.
Yes.
My God, man. The oil money has basically made you guys blind, bro. Seriously, bro. What the hell? What's okay? So now,
I think West Ham is going to lose some assets this season.
okay,
Jared Bowen, most probably Pablo
but
Fornals.
he's not going right now, right? Bowen is still here. Like he's not leaving at all.
Yes, and Antonio is aging as well. How many more years are going to rely on him?
I mean, Antonio, like I said, is the big dick Antonio, bro. He always get the job done. He always get the job done, bro. It's Antonio at the end of the day, bro. That's the thing.
I know, right? I know, but I don't know. I'm just not confident in West Ham this season.
Okay. So yeah, so ninth is the right position then, slots.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, ninth is then. Oh, okay. So this is the one.
Now it gets complicated.
Yeah, it gets
I
really,
guess.
really complicated, especially when there are a couple of United haters, I guess. Okay.
You guess you know my prediction.
Okay. Let's start with Schlaz then. Schlaz, okay. Now,
So
who's going to be
seven,
eighth? Who's going to be eighth?
eight is Aston Villa. They're safe.
Eighth is Aston Villa. Do you agree with that, Sabi?
Yeah, man. Steven Gerrard supremacy.
Okay, so eighth is Aston Villa. Pretty good, I feel like, I think that they will be there. They will definitely be there. Okay, now let's go for it, Let's go for it.
Aston Villa.
Newcastle.
Newcastle, both of you guys believe that Newcastle will be in the, I don't know, man, what it's called. Europa Conference
No.
League, right?
Also,
Conference League, yes.
seventh for me is United.
Yeah, I knew that.
wow.
I knew that. My God.
It's obvious. It's obvious, my friend.
My God,
obvious.
bro. Seriously? Oh my God. Bye. United 7.
Because Ronaldo is staying.
But
That's
hey,
why.
okay, here's the thing. So tomorrow, not tomorrow, fuck's sake, my English. Yesterday, they obviously, Eric Ten Hag was in an interview that they asked him that, what do you made, like, what was your opinion about, Ronaldo basically left earlier along with a couple of players, in that Rayo Vallecano game, halftime they left. So, he was asked that what is the case, and he said it's unacceptable and this and that, and there are basically rumors in the back that maybe United are basically trying to basically push a move for Ronaldo now. They don't want him to stay
No, no,
now.
no, 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 no. It's
So who's
different.
going to be
Ronaldo wants the
striker,
move.
man?
Ronaldo wants the move.
No,
He
no, no,
did
no,
it on
no.
purpose.
Yeah, yeah,
Go
yeah, yeah.
home on purpose.
Yeah. But then, same thing is happening with Erik Ten Hag now. Erik Ten Hag doesn't want a player like that, a player who basically doesn't
Definitely.
respect the thing. And, he wants to basically push Ronaldo out of the club, in a sense. Now, here's the thing. If he stays, because, again, like I said, there's no club to join. There's no club to join. Apart from
That's the
Bayern,
problem.
there's
for
no
you.
club to join. So, if that is the case, here's the thing. He's not going to start. Okay, tell me honestly, is he going to start against Brighton? No, he's not going to
No.
start against
For
Brighton.
me, no.
And if he doesn't
So
start,
who's going to start at striker? Martial is injured as well.
yes, I agree.
Alanga.
It can be front three of Elanga, Sancho and Rashi, or they can go for Sancho and Rashi as the two striker with midfield Eriksen and Bruno Fernandes.
I don't think so. United will be 7th, first of all, but
Yeah,
I don't think Rashford will be the striker, personally.
Rashford, I hope Martial will be. Bro. Hopefully that I didn't research it a bit more, but I actually saw that Martial will not be able to play in Brighton because of the injury. I don't know how big of an injury it is. I think if he is fine,
It's a hamstring. It's a hamstring.
No. The hamstring is bad. Hamstring is usually
Yes.
irritating in a sense as well. But here's the thing, man. Whatever the case, anything can happen. Even if he basically doesn't play for the rest of the season, how can Newcastle be ahead of United? United cannot be 7th.
Newcastle was really great in the last season.
Yes, was really great, but considering the expectations, right? The expectations were nothing from Newcastle, and that's why a position, let's say, if they finish, I don't remember exactly where they finished, but even if they finish like 10th, it's massive. But if United finish 6th, that United did last season, it's a big disappointment. That is the expectation, and that's the narrative is like that, right? That's why you feel like
no one expects something from Newcastle right now too. So they don't have pressure. They don't have pressure.
They don't have a pressure, but I feel like they don't have pressure. But do you really believe that they will be that good? Like 6th?
Yeah, yes, I believe if they play like in the second half of the season, they will definitely be above United. Definitely.
Okay,
I don't think so. I don't think so Newcastle is going to be in Europa League. If Newcastle was not there, maybe I could have agreed with 7th, but I don't think so. United is going to be the 7th, first of all, and I do not 100% do not think that Newcastle will win the Europa League.
Okay. So one is saying that Newcastle 7th is for United, and one is saying 7th for Newcastle. Chat is the one
We
to
can go with
decide.
Newcastle. I don't care. But for me, Newcastle is better than United.
Nah, bro. Nah, man. Seriously, why you hate us so much, bro? Why you hate us so much?
I don't think that I'm New Man City. I don't care about the money. They played really well. They recruited really well.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But I would say this thing, though. How can they be ahead of United? That's my thing, I'm not saying that they are great.
United has too much problems in the dressing room. This is the problem, my friend.
I mean, but we have Erik Ten Hag now, who's basically sorting.
Who cares? If Ronaldo stays, the problem will stay too.
Okay, so the problem is Ronaldo, So your problem is Ronaldo for you.
If Ronaldo goes, you will be definitely above Newcastle. This is what I want to say.
Nah, we gotta be ahead of. Like I said, man. If Newcastle finish ahead of United, tell me a day. You two guys decided, bro. You two guys decided. What should be the day?
Go ball.
Go ball.
Go ball.
So now suddenly, if United finish 10th and United are basically behind Chelsea and Newcastle, I will go ball and I will dye my hair as well. It's not possible, bro.
Maybe wear a red wig and go ball. Yeah, that could
Maybe
work.
okay. You know what? Whenever after that, if that happens, whenever I stream, whenever I do a Manchester United, basically stream, I will have the clown hair. Okay.
It's okay.
I think that's good.
Okay. Let's see. Because you feel like I'm a clown if that happens, right? Okay then. Okay, that is
you
on
call me
record.
football every day.
Okay, football or the best. What do you want me to call?
Football god.
Football god. Okay, if that is the case, you are football god for sure, man. Okay. So now let's go for title winner now, because there will be a lot of discussion. Title winner. I think it's not that hard, because there are only two teams that I feel like can discuss about. I feel like, right?
There are three teams, but it's
Spurs.
Liverpool.
Right?
Spurs.
Spurs, Liverpool, and City. You believe Spurs can actually win it? I don't think so. No.
No.
It's getting
Arsenal,
confident.
City, Liverpool.
Arsenal, City, Liverpool.
Uh,
I mean, okay, but I don't think so. Anyone can believe that City, or that Liverpool, Arsenal, or Tottenham. I'm including everyone else. Okay, I'm gonna include everyone else. Gonna finish anywhere ahead of basic Liverpool or City. I don't think so. Like, there's a club that can win the title apart from City and Liverpool. I don't think so. You guys believe it as well. You think that Arsenal can do it or Tottenham can do it?
I
For
think
me, Arsenal is
the
second.
closest team will be Spurs, but I don't think so. They'll be close
No.
enough.
The people expect too much of Spurs, in my opinion.
But they have
But they have
Conte,
delivered
right?
as well, right?
They have too much new players. It's no. Arsenal is much better than Spurs.
I mean, Arsenal have got new play. I mean, I feel like, here's the thing. Who's a big better manager? Is it Arteta or is it Conte?
Who cares about the manager? For me, the playing style
Short-term
of
Conte, long-term
Arteta is
Arteta.
better. The
Oh.
playing style of Arteta is much better.
Okay, Sabi, what's your opinion on that?
Um, I think the play style of Antonio Conte is really underrated, man. People think he plays defensive football, which is not the case at all. The use of fullbacks in Spurs is the most. People say Liverpool have attacking fullbacks. Liverpool have attacking fullbacks. They are always bombing forward. But Spurs, Perisic is going to be a left back.
Yes.
Perisic is going to be playing that position. Perisic is not going to defend a lot.
If
And
he
on the right
starts,
hand side, Perisic is going to start. I don't think so there's even debate about that.
okay,
Reguilon is not good enough.
hopefully he starts for.
And on the right hand side, they've recently signed Jed Spence, from Nottingham, who is brilliant going forward, man. He has every good right back recently have had defensive liabilities, unless you're Kyle Walker, of course. But Jed Spence, I think, will be the starter this season, and I think these two will have a really good partnership. And I think Spurs is going to be the closest to Liverpool and Man City, man. I don't think so. It's even a debate for me.
I personally think that is the case as well. The reason why I believe that Arsenal is better than Spurs is better than Arsenal is basically, I would say that who's the more reliable manager, Conte or Arteta. I feel like it's easy one. Conte, he has delivered in past. Arteta till now hasn't done anything in a sense, right? He kind of
The
choked
problem
last
is, my
season
friend,
as well.
you all think too much about the past. The past is over.
Yeah, past
Now
is
it's the
over.
future.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
Like, if you think about that as
So
well.
this year, I'm pretty sure Arsenal will be above Tottenham.
Okay, let's see this now. Let's see who has a better attack right now, Tottenham or Arsenal?
Spurs,
Attack, I would
without a
say
doubt.
Tottenham.
Tottenham, right?
Tottenham.
Yeah, definitely Tottenham,
Yeah,
right?
an
Without
attack,
a doubt.
Tottenham,
Uh,
but not Middlesbrough.
in mid, obviously it is Arsenal. But the thing is, basically, that is the difference between Arsenal and Tottenham, right? Arsenal is a team that plays from the midfield. They created chances from their midfield. Whereas
Arsenal lost Thomas Partey, by the way,
I mean,
because of
wait,
the allegations. And
yeah,
Thomas Partey
but
was like one of the major
here's
players
the
in
thing:
there.
did they actually
This is
lose?
the biggest problem.
Did they lose him or not?
Yes,
I
they
thought
did.
they
I
were
don't think so
only
they're allowed to play.
allegations. They were only allegations, right? Though
How much more proof do you need? They've
uh,
got
I didn't see anything.
every single year.
I didn't see anything, but it's only
I,
allegation till now, right? That's the thing.
I guess nothing will happen with that. I guess, but I don't know. We
I
will
mean,
see.
nothing. Yeah, sadly, nothing will happen to Partey even if
If Partey didn't play, then Tottenham will be above Arsenal.
Okay, so you believe that if Partey doesn't play, that Tottenham will be ahead.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what?
Otherwise, Arsenal.
I think Partey will not play. It's like, I think it's more like it's just like Mason Greenwood. It's like if Arsenal doesn't, like, the thing is right now Arsenal, what Arsenal will do is basically they're not gonna touch Partey at all. That is how it is, right? Because if they do anything to do with Partey, it's a huge PR problem, man. It's a really big PR problem. Even if it's right or not, it's a huge PR problem if Partey plays, right? So that's what I feel like.
and I don't think so. Arteta is going to accept it. Last season we saw this with Aubameyang as well.
Wait, this thing happened in Aubameyang as well.
Not exactly the same, but Aubameyang had some issues, right? He didn't show up to training. Like he got stripped of captaincy and then he got sold, right? And this is much worse than that.
It's
And I
just
don't think so. Arteta is going to accept it.
okay, so you believe that third will be Tottenham? Okay, third. Let's discuss about third afterwards. Who's gonna be the winner of the league?
Liverpool.
And I have to be biased here. I can't say Man City. My conscience will not allow me to say Man City.
Okay, so
I have to say Liverpool.
yeah, oh my God, we have two Liverpool fans, but here's the thing.
Liverpool.
Okay, I'm gonna give a reason. I want to be devil's advocate over here because obviously you guys both believe that Liverpool is gonna win it. I understand the biases, but I'm gonna say this, man. Okay, who has a better bench? Who has
Man
a better
City.
squad?
Man City.
Man City as
Squad?
well. Squad, yeah, squad.
City.
Definitely. I feel like
City.
if you look outside the first team lineup, I think nobody can actually touch City as well. I firstly believe
I personally think, if Bernardo Silva leaves Man
Yeah.
City, I think it's going to be a one-way race.
that.
I don't
Oh,
think so
no,
City
no.
can
You
close.
can't say one-way race. You can't say one-way race.
Reason Bernardo Silva controls that midfield. The thing with KDB is allowed to make that space, and KDB is allowed to make those passes because of Bernardo Silva. Because Bernardo Silva is so agile. Bernardo Silva, like his dummy runs, Bernardo Silva. Like Rodri. Rodri is probably the best midfielder in the Premier League right now for me. Like he and De Bruyne alone are able to operate like they do because of Bernardo Silva.
Yes, I agree with that. Bernardo Silva is really, really important. But I don't think so Bernardo Silva actually would leave. Like, the thing is, for Bernardo Silva to leave, there's only one club that can buy Bernardo Silva, and Bernardo Silva will go to as well. And that's Barcelona. Now, here's the thing. You cannot basically just say that Barca cannot spend that money, but let's be real, Barca cannot spend that money right now. They are
Yes,
fucked
if they
already.
sell De Jong, they can buy Silva.
But this is the thing which I don't understand. This is the thing which I completely don't understand, bro. They are saying that if De Jong will not be sold, then they cannot register Lewandowski, Rafinha, and all the players, right? If De Jong doesn't
They
get
can.
sold,
They can.
if De Jong doesn't accept a pay cut or doesn't basically is not sold, then they cannot basically register these players. Then they have to find a way to basically fund these things again in a different manner, right? So if De Jong is sold, they have to pay money to these guys first to make them register first, and then go for Bernardo Silva as well. That's like
No.
And they have to pay PK.
They have the money. They have the money to register the players.
they don't like, I mean, at least from
Yes, they
according
sold
to
they
Fabrice,
sold some rights,
they sold
digital rights to
Yeah.
a company.
Yeah, they basically sold 15% of their next 25 years La Liga rights for 300 million.
No, not that. Not digital rights. Something else. Something new.
I personally don't think so. Like, there is no update on that. I feel like yeah.
They have enough money to register the players.
They have enough money, but the La Liga rules doesn't allow that. That's the thing.
They have enough.
Yeah, they have the money.
that.
They have the money, but La Liga rules doesn't allow that.
I mean, they are inside rules. But okay, we will see.
Okay, here's the thing. Liverpool is
If
the one.
Bernardo goes,
Yeah.
Liverpool definitely.
Okay, you guys believe in Liverpool. I'm gonna believe in. I'm not gonna believe. I hope both of you guys lose. But in the end, it's gonna be between the two, and I think it's gonna be Man City. But I can see. There was a guy. I don't know the name. I don't remember the name. He's a new viewer, and he gave me some decent points, which I actually believe as well. That problematic thing about Man City as well. I've said it earlier as well. That the thing is, since Jesus is left and Sterling is left as well, that's a lot of goals basically gone. Now, obviously, I believe that Haaland is going to basically compensate with the goal, and he's that good of a quality player as well. But it will take time for Haaland to basically adjust to the system. It will take time, right? And maybe he will not be able to score or may not be able to that effective from day one. Maybe it will take 5 games or 6 games. And by that time, if Liverpool is able to get a slight points leads or this and that, that can be a great thing for Liverpool, and that can basically, that is the only thing that I can see that Liverpool have after that Liverpool have a chance. Apart from that,
With Liverpool, yeah. Oh, can I say it?
yeah, go for it.
So with Liverpool, it's never about the losses. It's never about the wins. It's always about the draws. We draw too much. And it's not to the big clubs. It's always to the small clubs. Brighton, Burnley, Everton. Like these kind of clubs we draw to. which is
Okay.
probably the most problematic thing for Liverpool every single season.
Yes, I agree with you, and that's why I said it, man. But the reason why I feel like this time it's not gonna be that case. Okay, I don't know why I'm favoring you guys for Liverpool, but I do believe this time it's not gonna be like that, right? Because earlier it was like you had no striker, right? So who's gonna score the goals when you don't have the space? Then the teams like not Brighton play expands good football, but let's say Burnley, now Burnley is not there, but a defensive team, you guys struggle to basically break through, right? Who's gonna score goals for you? It was Mane or Salah. Now Darwin is here. Darwin is pretty decent with headers, and if the crosses comes in from basically Arnold, he can convert those headers. I think that is a big positive against the small teams, but against the big teams, I think you would struggle a bit now. I think you guys would struggle a bit now. I think so. And that's why I feel like, Man City can take it. But again, you guys go for it. You guys have gone for Man City, Liverpool. I personally believe it's going to be Man City, man. I personally believe it's
The
going to be
thing
Man
with
City.
Man City is going to be, it only takes one injury to De Bruyne or Rodri, and that will end Man City.
But that's
Because these two are the most important players.
But you can say that is for Liverpool in terms of Salah. If Salah's injured, there's no chance for Liverpool to be,
Salah was gone last season. That was when we when we won the most points in January. That was
Salah was gone, but at that time you had Mane to basically, be there. Or Luis Diaz came in suddenly, right, as well. So I think Salah, if Salah gets injured, if let's say Van Dijk gets injured or Robertson gets injured, or you can say Arnold gets injured, you are kinda messed up as well in a sense. They always
Van Dijk is more important than Salah.
I don't even want Robertson to start, to be honest. I want Newcastle to start.
Well, for fuck's sake, I'm sorry. Robertson is the best.
Robertson, like last season, he was very inconsistent. Robertson's delivery into the box has really depreciated over the years.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to, right?
He's not the player 2 seasons ago.
But he doesn't have to.
Tsimikas, whenever he played, he delivered. He has to. Let me remind you, okay, the Spurs game, the second Spurs game.
Okay.
We lost on the left. We lost the battle on the left-hand side. Every single Big Six game we played, we lost the battle on the left-hand side, not the right-hand side. Trent, yes, Trent has defensive vulnerabilities, right? But he has Virgil van Dijk to cope up with it. Robertson, on the other hand, we lost the Champions League final because of Robertson. Robertson pressed.
You didn't lose because of Robertson. You didn't lose because of Trent. You know that.
No, we did not. We didn't.
Robertson was not there as well. I agree with you. But Trent was obviously, nobody was marking, what was the name, man? The chicken head. Vinicius. Yeah. Nobody was marking as well, to Vinicius. Nobody was marking Vinicius. And it was basically job of Trent. Okay. Let's not fight about, is Trent good or not. Let's not go over there. Okay, Liverpool for you guys. I think that's a bit too much, I think, okay, here's the thing. There's a chance. There's a good chance. But you guys saying that, Man City, Liverpool is, very, very good, really good. One injury to Man City and you think that it's going to be one-way race for Liverpool. I personally don't think so. But, yeah, okay. So, I think I should just put Man City to second, right? Then now. It's, not a debate now.
For me, Arsenal, but it's okay. Put City.
No, you can't, bro. You can't. Arsenal is a choker, okay? Even if they play the best in the world, they will find a way to basically not reach the highs. That's a problem. Okay.
It's okay, City.
Okay. City could finish ahead of Arsenal. Why not? Why not, bro? Everyone is talking about how City have lost Sterling and Jesus, but nobody talks about how Liverpool have lost Mane. Man City have better cover for them, though. Grealish and Haaland are better than Nunez.
Is Grealish better than Nunez? I don't think so. The Man City Grealish, not the Aston Villa.
Yes, I agree with you that, Man City Grealish hasn't done anything in a sense, but you can say the same thing about Darwin Núñez, right? Darwin Núñez only had one good game, and that was basically, against City, which is good. I mean, against City as well, it was not like he had a phenomenal game, let's be real. He had a decent game, he had a good game in a sense.
He only played 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, okay, here's the thing, man. I say that, but, he's a striker, his job is to score a goal, and he did that. So fair play to that. But again, let's put Liverpool.
We have put 4 goals pre-season in a single half.
Yeah. But it was that one game, bro. That was only one game. Okay.
He has only played 4 games.
Okay, who is better? Who is better? Both of you guys are Liverpool fan, but tell me honestly, who is better? Haaland or Nunes?
For me,
Man,
Haaland.
it's not even a
Haaland,
debate.
definitely Haaland.
It's not a debate.
Yeah,
It
so
isn't.
that's the thing. That's the thing. You know who has lost more?
But who has gelled up pretty quickly? Nunez, not Haaland.
I mean, Haaland didn't play any game as well. Like he played like 2 games. No, he scored a goal. Yeah, Haaland only scored 1 goal. Yeah, okay. I think Nunes is not gelled up till now as well. I would say that, I think Haaland is not
But he
gelled up.
has been better than Haaland until now.
I don't know, and I think it's quite it's still very very early days. I feel
Yes,
like
it is quite early, yes. But on the basis of what we've seen, like Haaland missed from 2 yards.
But misses always happen.
It happened. Everybody missed.
Ronaldo missed Ronaldo has missed worse than those, right? And you can't say
I
that
know.
Ronaldo is bad with that.
I know. But the thing is, Haaland, we saw Haaland. He had 8 touches in the whole of game. I think Haaland will come good. He will come good. But I don't think so it will be this season.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Like I said, man, I don't think so that I think he's overrated, okay? I'm going to say he's great and all, but I think he's overrated. That's what I believe for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so the third and fourth position, guys.
Spurs, Arsenal.
Yeah, I think that you guys will both of them.
I would say Arsenal. Arsenal third.
Arsenal Spurs. So Spurs and Arsenal Spurs, right?
For me, it's actually Arsenal third.
And fourth is Spurs, right? Or
Yeah.
If Son, it's a hypothetical situation over here. But if Son gets injured, I think United comes in.
If Son gets injured, that United comes in.
No,
Yes, because
Chelsea is better than United.
I think United is being underlooked.
They are. Because we have been that bad in the last couple of years, we have been so bad that people don't really want to take us seriously. That's the thing. That's the end of it. That's the thing, basically. Okay, let's go for Spurs and Arsenal, right? Spurs third or Arsenal third, guys?
Spurs.
For me, Arsenal. But it's okay.
Okay, third or fourth, it doesn't really matter in a sense, right? As well.
Yeah, for me, it doesn't matter. Top four is okay.
Okay. So now, okay, who's gonna be fifth, basically, for you guys?
Chelsea.
Chelsea's gonna be fifth. For you, bro?
United.
You know my answer.
Chelsea will be 100% over United.
So you're saying 100%. That I will have 110%. I will have view here. You're saying that.
But if Chelsea send Frankie de Jong, I think they will be in the Champions League.
Yeah. If Frankie de Jong happens, I think they have a great chance, because I said, man, the problem is the midfield, bro. The midfield is the problem with Chelsea. If Chelsea sort their midfield out, I've said it so many times, phenomenal. Again, if they add an attacker, that would be even better. But a midfield will be really, really good. If signed Frankie de Jong, I think they can be in top 4, but I don't think so, man. I still don't think so that United and Chelsea are better than Arsenal or Spurs at the moment, I feel like. I don't think so. Okay, so Chelsea and then United?
Yes.
Okay,
I mean,
Chelsea.
that's what he's saying, but I think United.
Yeah, I personally think United as well. But a lot of people on the chat are saying that Chelsea should be higher. So I think it's better to put Chelsea higher than basically United. Okay.
I do see here going mad in the chat, but it's probably because I beat him in the quiz, right?
Yeah, that's a good one. Do you have a question for the chat now? Do you have a question? Let's check the knowledge as well.
Okay. How many points did I defeat here? There you go.
Oh my god. I don't even remember, bro. If you count all of them, I think definitely by 1,000 points, I guess. Definitely by 1,000 points. If you could include all of them, man. Easy, bro. Easy. Okay. Now let's go. Let's our question about the player of the season, guys. Okay, you know what? Scrap the player of the season. We'll discuss about that. But the question that I have for you guys is basically, who's gonna be which club will be the surprise of the season, man? You don't expect
Newcastle.
Okay, and for you?
Crystal Palace.
Okay, and how it's gonna be like? Where do you think so Newcastle will be there? Thoughts?
For me, Newcastle is top 4 actually, in my personal opinion.
Oh my
Top
God.
In my
4!
personal,
Oh no, so you're saying
Quite
Newcastle,
mad.
Newcastle will
but we will
basically...
see. We will see.
Okay, so for them to be in top four, for them to be in top four, Newcastle will be better than Newcastle will be better than Tottenham or Arsenal, right? That's hard to see, bro. I love Eddie Howe a lot, but still, man, still, I think surprise of the season. For you, it was Crystal Palace, right? What do you think about Crystal
Yes,
Palace
for me,
then?
Crystal. I've already said about Crystal Palace. I love that team, man. The way they
Okay.
play is just fantastic.
Okay, where do you think
But
so
I
they will
think
finish
Crystal
then?
Palace is going to be 10th, 10th or ninth, personally.
Okay, I mean, okay, 10th or 9th, but a good playing 10th or 9th, you mean that?
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. Fair play. For me, the surprise of the season, uh, oh my god. For me, a surprise of the season will be, is it a surprise to basically say that Aston will be really, really good, like 7th? Or even have a chance to basically go into 6th, basically top 6? Is it a surprise? I don't think so. Is it a
I think
surprise?
it is. I
Okay,
think Aston Villa has really improved over the season.
okay.
But the problem is, like, they haven't played together, right? Diego Carlos, Camara, Steven Gerrard has only been there for 6 months.
I mean,
I think Aston Villa will definitely improve, will improve. But I don't think so they will be in the European competitions just yet.
I personally feel like Aston Villa are better than any club. Like any outside any top 6 club, they are better than that. People can say Newcastle, but I feel like you can say the same argument about Newcastle that they have not played together. There are too many new players.
I agree.
So I
I
personally
agree
feel
with
like
you.
Aston Villa will be 7th, and I can even say that. And yes, people hate me. I feel like there's a possibility that Aston Villa finish ahead of Chelsea as well. Again, there's a possibility because I don't trust in Chelsea. I don't trust in Chelsea at all. So that's the reason. That's the reason. Now let's see. Okay, chat. What is your basically surprise of the season as well, man? What are the surprises of the season? Okay, who's gonna win the Champions League, Vibs? Chats, who's gonna win the Champions League for you?
Champions League, boss, City, I guess.
City.
I guess City.
Okay. So City, okay. The good season then. Good season for both Liverpool and City then. Okay, so City wouldn't mind basically losing Liverpool, losing Premier League to basically win the Champions League. What do you think about that, bro? Sabi, Champions League.
Barca.
Ba- Barcelona.
Mm, Not this year, maybe
After
next
seeing
year.
the recruitments, I've gone mad, to be honest. It's either Barcelona or it's either I forgot the club's name. I think it's either Barcelona or it's either Real Madrid for one of the Spanish teams.
Always Spanish clubs, man. It's irritating to see Spanish club win again, though.
I would hope it's Liverpool,
Obviously,
but
obviously.
I don't think so. It'll
Yeah,
happen
I
personally.
hope too, but I guess it'll be City.
Okay, so people are saying that USL will be between Man City, Bayern, Real, Barca. I think Bayern cannot be there, right? Bayern cannot be there in the discussion at all.
Bayern is possible. Bayern is possible. We will see.
But Bayern, okay, yeah, they bought in Gravenberch, they bought in Mane, like, but their defense is terrible in a sense as well, right? Their defense is not good enough. I feel like I think Barcelona. It's quite early.
Yes.
I think Barca is quite early though. You said Barca, but I think
I
it's
know
just
it's an
way
outside
too
shout.
early.
I know it's an
Okay,
outside shout, but
yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah.
Yeah, I think there are teams like City, Liverpool, Barcelona, Real Madrid who can win it. I personally feel like City and Liverpool are the two best teams in the world, and they are the favorites. But then you cannot put out Real Madrid because they have shown it. They have shown it every fucking time that you cannot not put them out. So that is the case. Okay. I'm going for Palace to surprise everyone. Says Francisco. So he agrees with you. Sabi. Villa is going to be a surprise. Hey, that is the case. So now let's come back to basically player of the season, guys. Who's gonna be player of the season for you, Sabi? Let's go with you first.
I need to think over here.
Okay, player.
Because I've got a couple in my mind.
Okay. I would say this. I would say this. So I will give you the stats, and I will basically, basically go with from there now. So here's the thing, man. Till now, there's only 4 players that has won 2 player of the season. It is Cristiano, Thierry Henry, KDB, and Vidic. right? If Salah wins it, he's gonna be the fifth player who wins it for the second time. If KDB wins it, he's gonna be the first player to win it third time. Who is it gonna be? Or it can be an outside shot in Ruben Dias, who will be second. Right? Ruben Dias has won it as well, so Ruben Dias will be another player who can win his second time, or it can be Van Dijk. It can be those as well. I think it's easy to say that it's gonna be a Liverpool player or a Man City player, man, because they will win the league, right? So yeah, who is it gonna be for you, guys? For me, it's gonna be Salah. Salah has nothing to basically play for in the national team. No World Cup, no nothing. He will give his all in the Premier League. He will give his all in the Premier League. I think he will score less goals, but will be more effective on the wings. Since Darwin will be the one who will be scoring goals and he will be the focal point. I think he will give a lot of space to Salah, and I think he will thrive over there. With KDB, Belgium is a problem, and he is injury prone. That is a problem as well. That's what I believe in. So, Sabi starts
This
with you,
is
bro.
hard, This is hard.
It's hard, yeah.
Okay.
I have 3 players.
Oh, 3 players. Okay. Oh, Son as well? Son?
No Son.
Not Son.
I've
Okay.
got 4 personally in my mind.
Oh my God. Okay. Think about it. Take a minute or two. Let's look at the chart then. Think about it. Salah with Shubham. Heya, Liverpool, KDB. Anything else is wrong. Salah or KDB for me. Brentford will be surprised because how poorly they will perform. What the fuck? Okay. So like I said, for me,
I'm
it
going
is
to give 2 answers, right? I'm going to give 2
okay.
answers.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm going to give one who I think is going to win it, and I'm going to give one who I think has an outside chance of winning it and is going to shock the world, right?
Okay. So Ronaldo then.
I think no.
Okay.
The person who is going to win the player of the year for me, it is going to be Virgil van Dijk,
Okay.
and the outside shout I've got is Dejan Kulusevski.
What? What?
Yes, the
Hey,
reason.
respect. Okay. Go for it. Go for it, and then I will
Okay.
count down.
Kulusevski, right? He was probably the signing of January for me. He was signing of the January ahead of Luis Diaz.
Oh,
But
okay.
the thing with Dejan Kulusevski is he is honestly so good, man. He cutting inside. He is probably very good. Technically, he is absolutely world class as well. His shooting is brilliant, and he was underlooked last season in Spurs. People were about Son. People are going about Kane. Kulusevski is really underrated, and I think he's going to be one of the highest top goal scorers and in the top assisters chart both this season, in the top 3 for me.
Okay. In my opinion, Kulusevski is amazing. He's phenomenal, but he's not a player who gets he will not be a player who will get the numbers. Who's gonna score for Tottenham? I don't think so. Kulusevski will be in the top 3 as well. Okay, maybe top 3 behind Son and Kane. Who's gonna assist? Maybe Kulusevski will have a good assist number than basically Harry Kane. But I think Kulusevski is a great player, a phenomenal player, but not a player that people would like. It's not a player. He doesn't have the name. Name value is a very big thing, right? If Son plays equally as good as Kulusevski, Son will win it. That's just how it is. Or same with Kane, or same with let's say VVD, or same with Arnold. No, all the other players, and that's why I think Kulusevski is a hard shout. But again, you said that he's a
I get
player
it.
that can win it. Outside shout in a sense. So I understand that. And you said VVD. Here's the thing, man.
Yes.
I will say fuck off to Liverpool if VVD gets injured. Please don't do that. We already fucked up big time in Euros, so please don't do that this time. But if VVD basically in a good form, I would be happy. I would be really happy, man. That would be amazing for me, man. Seriously. Okay, Schlatz. So what is your basically
I
prediction?
have 3 players in mind. Obvious ones, KDB,
Okay.
Salah, obvious.
Yeah.
And the third one that could win is Kane. Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. It's the English tax that people will, he will
Harry
get it.
Kane. If he win the Golden Boot, he will be the player of the season.
Okay, so no chance for Haaland?
Not this
There is
season.
a chance,
No, not this
definitely.
season.
There is in my
Not
opinion,
this
there is a
season.
chance. Yes, but Kane is better.
Okay. Fair play. So, okay, if you have to choose one, guys.
I guess KDB
Van Dijk.
actually.
KDB and
KDB.
VVD for him.
VVD for me, yes.
You're going for KDB?
Yes, I feel it. Yes.
Okay, chat, tell me, KDB or VVD, bro? It's more like if City wins it, it's gonna be KDB. If Liverpool wins it, maybe it's gonna be VVD, and it can be KDB. Even then, bro, even then. I've never really seen why so many people hype Diaz. For me, he has never really been that good. I think he's very phenomenal, man. A defender doesn't
Yeah,
have
only
to
watches
basically.
Dortmund, man. He only watches Dortmund play.
Don't do that to him. I mean, Schlatz is also a Dortmund fan, so yeah,
I
we have
like
to.
Dortmund, but
Yeah, we have
Bundesliga is boring.
Bundesliga. Personally, I love Bundesliga, man. Like it's just chaos. It's chaotic, so it's fine. I feel like that is the case. I'd be more surprised if City win the UCL, a defender to win it. No way that's happening. It's almost always attacking players. No. Ruben Diaz won, right? Ruben Diaz won it
The
last
three
year.
seasons, the two seasons, defenders won.
Yeah, VVD and Ruben Diaz, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
4 actually. 1920 was Jordan Henderson actually. 4.
Okay, I mean, you can say with Vidic as well. Vidic is like another player that's won twice, defender. So yeah, it's
Vidic,
not.
so for me, he is the best centre back in the Premier League to ever play, without a doubt for me.
I wouldn't, basically argue that. I would definitely not argue with that. I would happily take it. Okay. Okay. So I had one more question. Wait, I completely. Okay, who's going to be top goal scorer then?
For me, Kane.
Kane. And then you don't.
Harry Kane.
Okay, Harry Kane is going to be the top goal scorer, and you don't believe that Kane will be. Tottenham will be ahead of Arsenal still.
No.
Who do you don't trust? Son is not going to be same.
Is there like United, for example? Ronaldo's shot many goals, but the other players didn't shot a lot of goals. This is what would happen at Tottenham too.
Okay. So you're saying they are like. So just like Ronaldo, they basically make the system for Ronaldo.
Not that extremely like in United. It will be better at Spurs, definitely, but
yeah.
it won't be enough. It won't be enough.
Okay. KDB for sure. Son for me, Salah.
Top goal scorer for me personally,
Yes.
I can't look past Mo Salah. I just can't look past him. He's too
Okay.
good.
Yes, I mean, if he continue to play, basically take the penalties, that's a really big plus for him as well. But here's the thing: if Haaland's play good, who's going to be? First of all, Darwin is going to be there, right? He's going to be the striker, right? Now Salah has to be has to play on the wings now more, right? He will not basically cut back, cut inside, and have a shot that many times as well. He will not make runs and will not take the direct shot as well. Now he will usually, again, what I assume, he has to basically, go for a square ball for Darwin Núñez if Darwin is in a better position, and that's why I feel like it's a better chance for Darwin and more goals for Darwin. And who will basically take those goals is Darwin is going to take those goals from Salah. I personally believe in that. But then I think about the other players that can be top goal scorer. I think there are 3 players, Kane, Haaland, and Salah. That is the 3, man. So if Haaland is a struggle, which everybody agree with that right now, Kane is not, you don't want a Kane, then it's Salah. Yeah, then it is Salah, bro. I personally think Haaland is a good chance as well. Haaland has a chance, man. Like, City is...
for me too.
Yeah.
But I guess...
I don't think so. Haaland is scoring more than 15 this season.
15? Nah.
No, definitely. No. More than 20, definitely.
I don't think so, personally.
Okay,
more than 20.
The thing with Haaland is he may miss a chance or two, but his runs are so good, and City as a team is so phenomenal. The amount of chances City will create for Haaland is just it's kind of impossible to not score that many goals. That's the thing. Even if it was basically, let's say, Firmino. And I mean it. Firmino, who is not it's okay. I'm sorry for Firmino. Let's say that a decent player who is not converting the chances. Even that guy would score that many goals because of just the amount of chances, the amount of pressure that City creates. Right? That's the problem, man. Okay, my God. Hey, I said it. Do you guys believe it or not? Firmino is as good as Núñez.
Firmino is better than Núñez for me.
He is better than Núñez.
Oh my God.
Firmino is the best player for me. My favorite player in Liverpool. I love Firmino.
Same.
He isn't a goal scorer. He isn't a goal scorer. But
I don't think
he
so. Bobby can
creates
play
chances.
as number 9 anymore.
What?
He
Bobby is
creates
a number
chances.
10. Bobby is a number 10 for me.
Yeah, but
And I
He
think
creates
if
chances.
he
This is
goes
his
this
task,
season
not
playing
goal
4
scoring.
3 1, yeah,
you
I
both are
think
saying the
Bobby
same
as number
thing.
10.
Yeah. Uh,
See, I think Bobby is heavily underrated. Yes, I agree
Bob
his
Bob
shooting
is my favorite
has
player.
gone down
but
over the years, right? The 2021 season was he was probably his worst season ever in football. But
I wouldn't say football. He was pretty decent only at, Fulham.
no, I'm saying his worst ever, like that one particular season, right? 2021. And he ended that season with a bang as well. The last 8 games, he was probably a top goal scorer.
Yeah.
He scored two against Manchester United.
Yeah. I
Two
mean, it's
very well taken
United, so
goals as well.
it's United, okay?
I mean, you
So,
did beat us that season, the FA Cup. I remember
But
that.
you can't compare Firmino and Nunez at different positions, in my
I
opinion.
mean,
Different.
Ah,
one
yeah,
guy,
yeah,
okay,
that.
one guy is basically playing as a false number nine. One guy is playing as number nine. If everything apart from that is the same, who do you think? So, which team is going to basically win? So, same, wait, the call cut?
No, no, no.
Okay,
No,
so
it's
who's gonna win basically? If everything is same lineup, one team has Firmino, the other team has Darwin. Who do you guys believe is gonna basically win then?
For me,
Nunez.
Firmino.
Nunez.
Firmino.
Look, let me give my reasoning for that as well. Because we love Bobby, right? But Bobby has been inconsistent over the years, especially after 2021. Bobby will have 2 to 3 good games, but he will go on a bad run for 4 to 5 games. This has been the case with Bobby. But whenever Bobby's at his best, I don't think so. There are a lot of better players in the world than him. When he's at his peak, when he's at his best.
Bro, what? There's not many better players than Bobby. Are you sure?
When he's at his best, like Bobby's passing, Bobby's dribbling, Bobby's skills, Bobby's recently Bobby's finishing has not been the best. I agree, but if it okay, let me think. 17-18 Bobby, right? He
Bro,
was second or third in the Player of the Year, I think.
bro,
The
that we are
17-18
talking about.
season.
Okay, I don't remember personally. It was like that years ago, but 17, 18, man. Last two seasons,
Yeah.
Firmino wasn't good, I would say.
Not
Last
last
two.
season. Last season was Bobby was good, but he was injury. He was mostly injured. Last season Bobby scored like 2 hat tricks, I think.
But here's the thing: if Jota is there, nobody's putting Bobby ahead of him.
I agree. Yes, no one is. No one is.
Jota
I'm just
is
saying like
pretty good.
Bobby is underrated. I'm just saying that.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Bobby is underappreciated.
Definitely, because he plays in a position where people again, it's everything is not about passing, everything is not about scoring goals as well. So sometimes it's like his pressing is well, his positioning is good. He's like the person who basically he's very important from defense to attack or midfield to attack. So like yeah, I kind of agree with you on that for sure, and definitely it's not going to be rated at all as well. I think okay, here's the thing, not the same comparison. Obviously, Bobby is a better player, but I think Lingard is a very similar player to Bobby as well. Like Lingard is very very good when it comes from basically involving both attack and midfield. Making sure that midfield is like those runs from Lingard is very similar. Shooting, obviously, I would say Bobby is better than Lingard as well. Lingard, if he plays on the number 10 position or number 9, falls number 9 position, I think he's gonna have the same impact. Not the obviously at a lower level in a sense. So yeah, Bobby offers no goal threat. He is washed. Okay, and that's coming from a Liverpool fan.
Bobby creates goals. Bobby creates goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Nunes.
he was the link up. Like okay, let me give you an example. Right, Arsenal 1920. He he scored that goal. He scored that brilliant goal, right? Which
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
remembers.
yeah, yeah,
Flow to
yeah.
defenders.
Yes.
But the whole game, what Bobby did was take in defenders, create space, and pass the ball to Mane and Salah. That is Bobby's role. When Mane is not there anymore, but that was Bobby's role in this team.
Okay.
He was that guy, and over that, his heading ability is really good as well, which underappreciated
I
at
think
times.
I think his heading abilities is all right. A heading ability. I feel like if obviously if nobody's marking Bobby, I think he's gonna score it. That's okay. That's good. But I think that's
with every single player, right?
yeah. But I feel like if Bobby is given like Bobby is not the tallest person in the room, right? In a sense, if you go like think about it.
Yes.
Right, so
Yes,
if
yes.
it's hard for him to basically win the headers, if there's, let's say, if he's coming on a battle with, let's say, Ruben Diaz or even Maguire, should I say Maguire? Okay, it's gonna be hard for Bobby to
He
win the
did score a
header.
header over Maguire.
It's Maguire. It's Maguire, bro. It's Maguire.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask this, man, and I think I know his answer, Schlatt's answer, but yeah, let's see, bro. Do you think so? Bruno is gonna be a good player in this season, like you,
It depends.
Okay,
Exactly, it depends.
Don't say Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo leaves. Don't say that.
No,
I'm not
finish
mentioning
it.
Ronaldo.
If Ronaldo didn't play, Bruno will be great.
Well, that is just true. That's the truth. But I think there is a way to fit in both Ronaldo and Bruno, and that is by playing Bruno as a false number 9. By what Sir Alex Ferguson did, a main striker and a striker behind a striker, right? Like
Yes.
with Rooney and Tevez, right? They
Yeah.
both were not strikers. Rooney was a bit deep.
Yeah.
Tevez was the main guy.
Yes. So you believe if that is the case, then Bruno will be a success, and Ronaldo will be as well.
Yes, I personally do think this will work because they've got chemistry, right? They both got
Yes.
brilliant chemistry. They play for Portugal together.
Yeah. They play
They-
really good over there.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think Bruno and Ronaldo can work together, but they need a system to fit in both.
I'm gonna be honest. I love Ronaldo, okay, but I'm also getting irritated by Ronaldo at this point. Now I'm like, fuck off, man. Like it's just a bit too much now. Seriously, bro. Everything is not about Ronaldo. Like he wants everything to be about Ronaldo. Everyone like it's just irritating now. I'm just getting into that point now. I'm like, okay, let's start the season with Martial at the top. But then Martial gets injured and we are fucked. We are actually fucked now. Now I feel like it, we are actually fucked. And 4-0, losing to Brighton, I think it can be a repeat. I don't think so it will be the case. But yeah, it's gonna be
United will win.
I don't think so. It will be a 4-0, but I think it can be a 3-0.
Wait, what the fuck? It can be a 3-0. Wow. A loss is a big loss for United if that happens. My God, I'm gonna cry. Like seriously, if United lose against Brighton in the first day after basically losing to them 4-0 last season, it's gonna be terrible, bro. It's gonna be really, really terrible. Okay, let's start with a couple of
United for you.
what?
I'm just saying that's just United for you, though.
Okay, yes, that is United for you. Okay, let's complete all the top 5 leagues as well. Let's go for it quickly. Who's gonna be the champions in La Liga for you guys?
La Liga or Barcelona?
What do you think about that, Schlags?
Yeah, could be Barcelona.
But we are obviously the favorites at the moment still, right?
Yes,
Well, for me,
100%, but Barca, Barca, the signings Barca made and the way Barca's playing, it's just mental at this point.
Yeah, but the thing is basically you can say that Real Madrid didn't have a big pre-seasons compared to Barcelona. Real Madrid came off after the Champions League victory. They were basically celebrating and everything, man. So they like in the pre-season they were not at the peak, right? That is the reason, I guess. That's what I feel like, at least. So
That's
yeah,
one way to put it, but there's other way to put it by the Barca perspective, right?
yeah.
And by the way, yeah, that's what I'm saying. By the Barca perspective, it looks really good.
It looks
The
really.
recruitment has been there.
It looks
The
phenomenal.
manager Xavi is just phenomenal. He's
Yeah.
probably the best young manager out there at this point.
Is he young? I mean, yeah, he is young. He is young. Yeah, he's not the oldest, I feel like, yeah. Yeah, I get it, man. I understand. I feel like, I think Xavi is really good, really solid. But again, he's not won a trophy. Right? He has not won a trophy in a sense. So that can be a challenging thing, Can you do it for the whole season, man? Can you able to motivate this team the whole season and this thing as well? So that's a thing. Okay. Now let's go for basically. Let's go for Bundesliga, man. Bundesliga.
Bayern.
Bayern? No chance for Dortmund? No chance for Dortmund at all?
I think Leipzig has more of a chance than Dortmund. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I definitely agree with you. I'm sorry, Dortmund fans. I mean, okay, I don't know what
More
to say.
discussion, yeah. No
Yeah,
discussion.
I don't know what to say.
Bayern, it's not a debate, to be honest. Bayern
The
is
thing is
easy.
basically, I think if Bayern was playing in any other league, I mean any other league, they would struggle. I think if Bayern was playing in basically Eredivisie alongside Ajax, I think even then it would be like close, you know. But it's just, you know, there's no good team, you know. That's the problem with Bundesliga. Otherwise, I think Bayern will struggle a lot. Yeah, definitely, that is the case. Okay, now, uh, who's the striker from RB Manchester United are going after him? Sesko, bro. Sesko. I don't understand. Wait, what happened? Okay. I don't understand with basically United that United fans thinking that Sesko is going to solve the problem. I'm like, yeah, just because United are interested in him doesn't mean he will come and solve the problem, bro. Like, have you seen Sesko play? I've not. And same for a lot of people as well. All those people who are saying
I
this
have
and
actually.
you have actually seen him play.
Yes, Salzburg, right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah.
Salzburg.
But like, have you actually
Champions
seen?
League, but not much. One
Yeah,
game,
yeah,
one game.
yeah.
Not
That is the
much.
case, right? You cannot basically, you know, make a decision on one game, right? And most of the people, I meant, you know, most of the people in the internet world, they are saying this and that, especially United fans, and I'm like, the fuck down? Like, I don't think so. You have seen him play. Why do you think so? Sesko is gonna solve the problem? Okay, who would you have, Sesko or Ronaldo up front? You know, looking all the problems with Ronaldo. You know,
Let's go. Sheshko, definitely.
have you seen Sesko
Ronaldo.
play? That's
That's only one game. I don't care. Sheshko is definitely better
okay.
for the team. For the
Yeah.
team spirit, you need team spirit, my friend.
Yeah. I agree.
This is the problem with United. You don't have team spirit with Ronaldo.
I agree with that. United doesn't need anyone in forward like they have Sancho, Rashford, Martial, and Ronaldo. Okay, with Ronaldo, you guys don't like Ronaldo. I agree with that. I understand with that.
Don't get me wrong. Ronaldo is one of the best players in the world, but he isn't a team player anymore.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you in that sense as well. I kind of agree with you on, you know, on basically some level with that for sure. That it's been irritating, really irritating to basically see that Ronaldo has been like, it's now sometimes it feels like he's a burden. Sometimes I actually believe like it's like, so we could have done, you know, the movement would be so much better. The movement among the players, the passing would be much smoother as well. I kind of agree with you, you know, in that sense for sure. Elanga too, man, he played pretty good last season. Elanga, here's the thing: if United want to finish in top four, Elanga should not be playing for United. Okay, he is a good backup player, should not be playing for United though. That is the case, bro. Okay, now what is your prediction for the Liverpool season? Schlats, go for you. Schlats for you.
Again,
What is the prediction for Liverpool's like season overall? What do you think? So, what trophies are they gonna win and or should win at least?
Premier League and one cup. I don't know which one. FA Cup maybe. I don't know.
I think that would be you guys. You think that's gonna be all right?
I guess it's okay.
I mean, obviously Premier League. If you win a Premier League, that's great. You know. Okay.
Would be enough for me.
Yeah. Okay. This question that I want to ask you guys, man. This question I want to ask you guys because like, right now I just got my mind. UCL or Liverpool or Premier League, Champions League or
Premier League for me.
Premier League. Premier League.
Okay.
Premier League for me.
We've won enough Champions Leagues, man. We didn't need Premier League.
No. For a normal club, which is a bigger trophy, Champions League or Premier League?
I think it depends which club we're talking about.
Let's say
It depends.
let's say Tottenham. They haven't won a single yet, so yeah.
Premier League.
For them doesn't matter. Community Shield.
I think Champions League in terms of basically the prestige is basically Champions League. But this is the question I wanted to ask because if I'm not wrong, Jamie Carragher argued with it. Which is harder to win, Premier League or Champions League?
I would say Premier League.
What about you, Sabi?
Premier League, yes, Premier League.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Okay, you guys agree with me because I've said it so many times. The thing is basically this: that in Premier League you have to win 38 games or you have to play 38 games, man, to win it. Whereas for basically Champions League, I don't want to say it, but you looked at the Chelsea's run when they won it, right? That Chelsea team can never win the Premier League in the last 10 years. 10 years I'm
That's what
talking
makes
about.
it special, right? And that's what makes it special.
Yeah, that's what it makes it special. That, or what the thing is, basically the playoffs run will always be more interesting, more, like that kind of thing, because every games matters. But it's much harder to win every game. Like 38 games, you have to get the job done in 38 games, right? Whereas, over here, let's say, after, you can obviously get past the group stage easily, right? And then you got a lucky draw. Let's say for Liverpool, okay? Let's say for Liverpool right now. Last season, Liverpool had such an easier draw, man. They were in the finals of the Champions League just by beating, Benfica, just by beating Inter Milan, and, I don't know, one more team? Villarreal, okay? And I'm not saying that these teams are not good, but these teams are not better than, let's say, Arsenal, Chelsea, United, City, Tottenham. Like, you know what I'm saying? Basically, it's harder to win the Premier League, I feel. I definitely feel like that. It's much harder to beat that, though. You guys agree with me, and everyone else in the chat definitely disagree with me, man. I don't know why. I don't know why, though. Vibs,
Francisco disagrees because his team doesn't have a Champions League, right?
yeah, he's a Man City fan, so I kind of agree with that. It's kind of agree with that. But let's be real. If Man City didn't fuck up the last minute, it would have been a great final in Man City versus Liverpool. It would be much, much better. But it's Man City for man. It's Man City, but that's the problem with them. Vibs mate, it's Cam THFC is basically Tottenham fan. Vibs mate, do you want us to scrap? Why are you shitting all over us? The answer is both. We need something. Us Spurs fans have been dying since 2008. But what was the last trophy that Spurs won? Do you guys remember?
Carling Cup. It was a Carling Cup.
Wait, what? Carling Cup?
I mean, Carabao Cup, right?
Carabao,
It was
okay,
called Carling Cup.
Carabao Cup. Yeah, back in the day it was called Carabao Cup. It's still called Carabao Cup, right? No, it's not.
It was earlier called Carling Cup.
Oh,
It's basically the sponsor, right?
It's
basically the
sponsor.
sponsor.
EFL Cup, basically, yeah. EFL Cup. Audi
Yes.
Cup, you can say that as well. Premier League is harder to win than UCL because the constant class, there are 10x more upsets in the Premier League each season than there is in UCL, and it's way more unpredictable. I agree with you. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you this last thing as well. What signings and what departures should United make to basically for you guys to believe in United to be finishing top 4? Sabi?
Okay, let me start with the departures, right? Okay, let's go from the goalkeeper side. I don't think so. Goalkeeper is needed, to be honest. De Gea is fine. Who's the backup? Tom Heaton,
Backup?
right?
Yeah, Tom Heaton.
Tom Heaton. He's decent. Centre back, Maguire needs to go. Shaw needs to go. Van Bissaka needs to go.
I mean, yeah, but I meant by departure, like, for example, let's say Rashi. You know, like example, not like by that, not exactly that, but a player who stays there and you have to kind of basically give him the opportunity. There's no need for him in a sense. I agree with Maguire. But it's not like if Maguire doesn't play, he's not gonna be like, oh, he's not gonna go on a riot in a sense, right? He knows why he will not be playing in a sense. That's what I meant. Like, maybe like I said departure only for one reason because some people want to say Ronaldo. That's the thing. So yeah.
McTominay is one of those guys, I think.
Okay, and who would you replace
Probably
with him?
trash.
Who would you replace though?
Oh, McTominay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Any stadium in the world. McTominay is probably the worst out there.
Oh my god.
Realistic option, a very realistic option, Enoch Mwepu from Brighton. He is really
but-
good, and I think he would fit perfectly in United.
But again, here's the thing, man. Just because some player has done it for, let's say, a decent club, I'm not gonna shit on Brighton, but for them finishing in top 10 would be a great thing. I don't think so.
I get it.
That's the only reason I feel like I feel like today. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think so. McTominay will start all the games as well. I think Fred and Van de Beek can start as well right now. With Van de Beek already has played under Erik ten Hag, so it's gonna be like VDB and Fred alongside. I feel like that can be good. I think that is
Van
good.
de Beek as a 6 or a 8.
More like a 6. But like a proper centre back, centre defensive midfielder in Fred, but he will be like, he can be, he's a box to box midfielder, so that's the reason basic. That's
I
my
think
take.
Fred is much more attacking than Donny van de Beek is. I think the reason Donny van de Beek fit in that Ajax side was because he had Frankie de Jong alongside who played as an 8. And if you remember, they had Sean. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Sean was. Let me just find it.
Don't?
Yeah, Lars Sean. If you just go, Lars Sean was his name. Who played as a CDM, who was constantly good for them.
Larson.
Ajax.
Maybe I fucked up the name. Larson, right? Like Larson? Larson? I don't know. Maybe
No,
my
it
bad.
was Lars Sean, something like this, right?
Okay, okay. Yeah, he's a bit older guy who's with beard as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, shorter
yes,
person.
that
Okay,
guy.
yeah. Okay. I remember him, man.
Who
I remember.
he was really underrated in that Ajax midfield. Donny van de Beek worked in that Ajax midfield because they had a proper number 6 who would fit absolutely wonderfully there. United doesn't have that. The best they had was Nemanja Matic and he's gone.
Yeah. The
They
man
need
was good. Yeah.
Yes, he was. They need a proper number 6. Like they don't need a box to box. They do not need a box to box. They need a number 6 who will stick back. Probably like someone like a Fabinho, right? Who would just disrupt the play.
That would be good. That would be good. If we can get him. But obviously, let's be real.
Just something like someone like
Yeah,
him,
so
yeah.
okay, one sign that United have to do then, right? United have to do that signing.
One signing. Let me think.
Because right now, we are
Um,
not going to make more signings, so one signing that United have to do.
I mean, in all fairness, they should have signed Boubacar Kamara, but Aston Villa signed them, which is probably mad. But the one signing I think United needs to make, Frankie De Jong, man, they need to get him. Frankie De Jong.
Oh my god. Okay, in my defense, the thing is the guy is not excited to play for United, so why go for him, right? Even if we sign him, like if the guy is not fully into the thing, like what's like, you know what I'm saying? What's the point in a sense? That's what I meant. That's what I think.
I get it.
That's the thing. But yeah, we need a player like him. We need a player like him. So I kind of agree with you in that sense as well, definitely. Schlutz, what your take, man? One signing that we have to make, and obviously departure. I know we all know.
Yeah, signing is definitely again Frankie de Jong.
Okay, Frankie De Jong
And
as well.
the only departure that you need is Ronaldo. It's obvious, my friend. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
look at this. You was second the season before. Ronaldo came in surprisingly at the end, and he ruined everything. He ruined the structure. He ruined the vibe. He ruined the. How can I say? I don't know what the word. But
Okay.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
he was the problem in the dressing room with his behavior.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know he score goals. He score goals. Definitely, he will score in this season maybe the most goals too for United. Yes,
Yeah.
but
Obviously,
if
he's a
you play
striker
the
though.
Ronaldo ball, and everyone has to play the ball to Ronaldo, of course he will score goals. But the other players should score too.
Yeah.
Look at Liverpool. Look at City.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Tottenham.
I agree with you. I
This
agree with
is
you in
what
that sense.
was the problem last season. And if he goes, you can play as a team.
Okay, I agree with you in that sense. Man United squad this season is all over the place. Many players who would perform very well, and many who could flop next season. I don't even think preseason was enough time to separate the bunch. Okay,
As in my opinion,
it's Barcelona.
Maestro is totally wrong in his opinion that
Okay.
United would be
Rona-
top 10.
Ronaldo saved
Without
Ronaldo
Ronaldo.
saved United Manchester season. Otherwise, they would have been top 10. I agree with you. I agree with Maestro as
No,
well.
definitely wrong.
No.
Definitely wrong.
I think last season it was just so terrible that having Ronaldo was not a problem. That's what I meant. Like if Ronaldo was not there, then I think United would be higher. But if Ronaldo would be there in a good thriving team, if you put Ronaldo, let's say in Man City, if you put Ronaldo, let's say in Liverpool, those two teams will struggle a lot. Ronaldo will score more goals than ever, bro, for sure. But those two teams will struggle a lot because those teams were already built for. They have a system in their thing. With United, everyone was so terrible that anything that anything that Ronaldo did was like a positive in a sense. I would say that we didn't have Ronaldo for so many games at the end of the season, right? Okay, think about this. If Ronaldo was the problem, then Ronaldo didn't play, right? We didn't win a single game. Eight games he didn't play. That's what I remember. It can be more, but 8 games he didn't play for United, and those 8 games we won 0 times. That's a bad ass.
That's because the reason because of that
dead.
they were so into playing with Ronaldo, right? They were so into playing with Ronaldo that they could not cope up without him. Especially the games they played was Man City, I remember, right? Without Ronaldo. Though you played against Man City, you played against Liverpool.
Yeah, couple
without
of games
Ronaldo.
here, there, yeah. And
The reason is because you didn't know how to cope up without him. That was the reason.
but here's the thing: if it was not for Ronaldo, like the Champions League run was over in the group stage only. That was that bad. It was that bad, for us. That was a problem, bro. It was. I think Ronaldo was not a problem this season, but I think he will be a problem in coming future if this is what he is doing constantly, and like. I hate this thing that everything has to be about Ronaldo. I hate this thing that United have to think about outside the field. Think about what is on the pitch, then that's the end of it. Why Ronaldo wants to be like this and that and this and that. It's kind of weird, bro. Kind of weird in that sense. Okay. Any unpopular opinion, and after that, we will end the stream basically. Any unpopular opinion with you guys we can discuss about that you basically think is unpopular opinion
for like the Premier League or the everything?
in general, in football basically.
Okay, in general, okay.
No.
Ooh. Okay, okay. Let me think of one.
Yeah, go for it. I have a question for you guys though. Who's the most underrated player for you guys ever?
Ever?
Underrated player, yes.
Oh, Yaya Toure.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, Yaya Toure. Okay. I think. Yeah. Okay. I agree with you.
Toure is in my all-time Premier League 11 as well. I love that guy.
Firmino.
Maybe Firmino.
Okay, I had a couple of options. If you guys want to have options. Firmino obviously will be the one. Thomas Muller will be the one as well. I think Angel Di Maria is an option as well. Oliver Giroud will be an option. Like he said, Yaya Toure can be a good option as well. So these were the options, man. Someone said Yaya Toure, and you meant Firmino. No Thomas Muller.
Let me go with another underrated opinion, right? I think Thomas Muller is fairly rated. People think he is underrated. Right? Okay, let me give my reason. Right? People think he is underrated overall, right? Recently, everyone is saying he's underrated. That has made him fairly rated. But people know how good Thomas Muller is.
He's great.
But the thing is, basically, for the last how many years, the guy has scored 10 plus goal every season. 10 plus goal every season, some season 20 plus goals. So, like a lot of seasons where he basically scores on big games in Germany's and everything, man. And people still, if you ask anyone, think about Bayern. Nobody will talk about Muller. Like they will talk about first 6 players, top 6 players, and then they will talk about Muller. That's what I feel like.
No, you are wrong. Germany is different.
No. I mean, I think he's really good. I think people still don't think about it, because when you think about Muller, you don't think about. There's no exact one good quality about him. His strike is not phenomenal. His passing is not like godlike as well. But his overall play is so good and so basically consistent. Then that's the thing basically. That's why I feel like I think he is a bit underrated. I feel like he is a bit underrated. But yeah.
And do you know who promoted him?
When you're saying like
from the second team.
When you're saying like that, Erik ten Hag? No, Erik ten Hag. No. Wait.
No.
Who did? Second
LVG,
team.
my friend.
Oh,
your best coach ever.
Oh, your best coach ever. Oh, LVG. Oh my God, that was so. Oh my God, even 2008, something like that. Then 2007, 2008. Then. Oh my God, I remember the time that
Time ago.
Yeah, I remember then when Robin was playing and LVG was the manager. They destroyed us. United destroyed us. Germany league is shit, and almost every player from Germany is a flop. Okay, this is a very big. Everyone is saying that every attacker that comes from Germany to Premier League is a flop. Why it is the case? Why? Like, do you think so? That is the case? Like,
Germany.
I mean, you look at
Let me think.
Timo Werner, for example. You look at, okay, I'm not gonna say Haaland, but not a good start. You can say Jadon Sancho, for example. You can say Havertz, really good in terms of scores and all. But considering the fee that was paid and the hype around, basically a player like
Thiago,
Havertz, it's yeah, I think so.
Thiago Alcantara.
Nah, I mean the attackers.
Okay.
The attacking players that coming from basically Germany are basically
Havertz.
flopping outside. At least in the Premier League, let's say that.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, I feel like Germany is a big league. Germany is a great league, but it's like it's attackers league where attackers rule, and the defenders, the qualities of defender is. I think I would say this, and people could disagree, but I think quality of defenders in Germany is the worst. Maybe League One can be worse than that, but it is the worst apart from that. Like in terms of
Yeah,
defending
Son.
quality.
You look at Son in the chat. Son was in the Bundesliga, one of the best.
I mean, yeah, Son came to basically, Tottenham, and he was not great for the quite few first seasons though, right? That's the thing though. Like he was not world class in the first few seasons. It took him time to basically for Son to.
Werner need time too, in my opinion. I like Werner.
I love Werner. I think Werner is phenomenal. But when you're not scoring goals as a striker, it's almost impossible to give you credit, bro. That's the thing. It's impossible to give you credit in that sense.
It's okay.
Yeah. Meister of nationality, not German league. That does really make sense. Liverpool have the best defense in the world. Liverpool have the best defense in the world.
I can't think of much better, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean they have VVD. That's the thing, though. VVD is the okay. I don't know if he is a Liverpool legend. He's a Liverpool legend. Michael Owen. He said, VVD is the best defender ever to play football. Do you agree with that?
I think the only problem with VVD is his longevity. That is the only problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Top five, definitely.
Top five,
I
definitely.
think if Van Dijk plays for the next 4 to 5 years, like he has for the past 5 years, I think he can be considered one of the best, if not the best.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think the problem with basically Liverpool is, it's like, not the problem with Liverpool, but problem with VVD is basically he started his career, not started his career, but he was great after moving to Liverpool. Before Liverpool, he was good, but he never actually had a proper partner or anything like that in Southampton, so he was struggling a bit. I think if you look at the peak of a player, peak of a defender, again, I have not watched that much football. I've watched only for last 10 years or around that mark. I have never seen any better defender than VVD in terms of peak. That performances 2 seasons that VVD had, in which you guys lost 1 point and then won, it's just was mental. That peak from VVD was like I still don't get it how he has not won the Ballon d'Or. Like how he basically didn't win the Ballon d'Or that year. It's just beyond people. Yeah. Name each undated signing from top 6 clubs. Undated signings from top 6 clubs.
Signings.
Okay.
I think I can do this.
Okay, go
I
for
think
it.
this is good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say Liverpool or Man City because they were very limited signings, right?
Yeah.
But if I have to say one, I'll go Liverpool, Fabio Carvalho, and Man City, Calvin Phillips.
Okay,
These two.
Yeah. And
Arsenal, Fabio Vieira.
Okay, yes.
I saw him when he was at Porto, and he is someone who is actually a region, you could say, of Mesut Ozil, man.
Oh
Not
my.
exactly like
Okay,
Mesut Ozil.
Yeah.
But he has very similar traits.
Okay.
For Spurs, I mentioned him earlier as well, Jed Spence. The fullback.
Yeah. With that. I personally don't know much about him, so that's the thing. I've never seen him play.
I also don't know much about him, but from what I've heard and from what I've seen,
the hype is there.
Good.
The hype is there. The hype is there for sure. Yeah. For United, I'm waiting for United.
For United, Christian Eriksen.
Yeah.
I personally think that Christian Eriksen will be better than Bruno this season.
Why everyone hates on Bruno? Why?
No, because
Eriksen is
it's.
the
I
best.
think it's so evident with Bruno, right? He cannot play with Ronaldo in the
Yeah,
system they are currently playing in.
yeah. Sadly.
And for Chelsea, man, who have Chelsea even signed apart from
I mean,
Koulibaly and Sterling?
Koulibaly, Sterling. They have signed
I
one
don't
more
know.
player. I don't know. I don't remember the name, but it was not a big name. So
Slonina,
Sterling.
the goalkeeper.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, that is how it
I
is.
don't know. They have the. I'm just
Uh,
gonna say Armando Broja because he didn't really play for Chelsea, and he went down on loan last season Southampton, and he was really good.
okay, okay, yeah, you can say that. I feel like Sterling, like I said earlier, for me, Sterling is the best strike signing of the season. I feel like it. A player of 27 age,
That is a
50
big shout.
million. 27,
For me too.
27 age, 50 million for a player who scored 20 plus goals every season. I think it's a banger for signing, man. It's a perfect signing. Chelsea cannot go for a better player who scores that many goals. And for a fee of 50 million, right now people are paying 50 million. We pay 50 million for Fred. So I'm just saying, considering the fee is just, it's mental. I think for me, he's the best signing, this season for sure. Who is the underrated signing for you, Schlats, from every team?
I mean, I think
I
I'm
don't-
just going to mention this. Was that signing Sterling in the Premier League or like in general top five leagues?
In top five leagues, I mean, there's
Mane.
And
If we're talking
Mane.
top five leagues, Mane, right? 20
Yeah,
million, Mane.
but Mane had only one bona. Like Mane had only one uh position. Mane had only 1 year left with you guys, right? So having 20 million because of that is different than 50 million of a normal player in a sense. That's the thing. Yeah, okay. In the Premier League, I meant in the Premier League, I think
Premier
that is the
League.
best. That is the best signing. That is the best signing. I
I
feel
think
like.
Koulibaly is a better signing than Sterling, to be honest. Because that sorts out their defense for like a
Yeah,
long time.
yeah, but not a long time. He's 31 years old.
I mean, defenders usually play for long, right?
I mean,
26, 27,
if he can
28.
sustain, yes. If he can basically maintain the level, yeah, why not? And he's not the slowest in the world as well. So yeah. Schlotz, what's your underrated signing of the teams? I guess in top six.
I don't know. It's not.
The most okay. The
Also
most the
Liverpool,
most
Carvalho definitely.
yeah.
He's good. He's really good in my opinion.
It's wonderful.
The best
It's
signing of
United, I don't
top
know.
six. Let's say that. Let
The best signing. The
the best
best
signing of
signing
top
for
six.
me is
Top six.
yeah. Sterling or Haaland, one of them.
Sterling. Oh, you know what? I didn't say Haaland because it's an easy shout. Like that's the thing. I was like trying to be a bit cheeky, but yeah, Haaland for that price. Fuck, if they sell
Haaland
him.
for Sterling.
If Man City sell him right now, they're gonna get 3 times the price that they basically paid for Haaland. So that's the
Could be.
signing. That's like it's amazing, man. Arsenal not finishing over Chelsea. Okay, Klopp makes everyone a perfect player. Takes Salah, VVD, and Mane. Oba is leaving. Yes, Aubameyang is coming to Chelsea. Again, that's not it's
That's
not done.
mental, you know.
Also,
That's
maybe,
mental.
maybe Jesus will surprise us. Maybe. But
Jesus
I'm
will
not sure.
surprise us. I don't think so. It's maybe. I think it is definitely will be the case. I think people didn't respect him enough, right, in Man City because obviously the star quality around him. I think Jesus always been a decent player. He's always been a good player. So yeah, that is definitely the case, man. It's Martinez for United. The league is sleeping on him. What's your opinion on that?
I don't know nothing
Sandro
about.
Martinez.
Yeah, Alessandro Martinez.
Sandro. Ooh. Like,
I'm gonna say this,
I
man.
personally haven't seen
Yeah,
him a lot, to be honest. I think Julian Timber would have been a better signing. But
that's
I
what I
think
wanted
Sandro
to
Martinez
say.
is all right. He's all right.
That's what I wanted to say. We
He's
only
better than
went for.
Maguire, man. He's better than Maguire.
I mean, yeah, he's definitely better than Maguire. But I wanted to say the only reason we went for Lisandro Martinez because we were not able to get Timber. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. And I still believe that he's a great player. Still believe he's an amazing player. A bit too overhyped, a bit too hyped because it's United, because it's a big club. And I would say this for every signing when you are coming from a German league, French league, or Ajax league, or not Ajax league, but Dutch league. Let's say that, or even Porto as well, Portugal league as well. Okay, I think I would end the stream right now. Let's end the stream. Thank you, Schlotz. Thank you, Schlotz. Do you have any awesome,
No
okay.
problem.
Do you have any Instagrams that we can basically spam as well? You want to basically do that? Okay. Schlotz, thank you for being part of the stream. I really appreciate that. Sabi, You want to say anything to basically Maestro or Heya, anyone?
Yeah, we keep losing, guys, in the quiz. That's fine. We'll keep
Yeah.
losing.
Okay.
Yep, and yes.
Okay then. Okay then. Let's end the stream. Thank you for being part of the chat. Thank you for being part of the chat as well. And last comment from Nathan is Arteta is the worst manager of the top six.
Hmm.
Is he?
Conte, Ten Hag, Guardiola. No, not really.
No. So
No.
who is above Arteta then? Who's
10
below
months,
Arteta?
Eric 10 months. Eric 10 months.
Eric 10
Klopp,
months.
Arteta.
Eric 10 months.
Ten Hag is worse than Arteta. Ten Hag is
Oh
worse
my
than
god.
Arteta.
Okay, what has Arteta done till now? What has Arteta done till
Nothing.
now?
But
He's built up Chelsea.
he will,
Sorry, not Chelsea.
he
He's
will.
built up Arsenal from the scratch.
Bro, what? Okay. From fifth to fifth.
No, I mean, look at Arsenal 3 seasons ago. Look at where
It took
Emery
him.
left it,
Yeah.
and look at where
Look,
Arsenal is now.
it took him 3 years. 3 years.
Who
And
cares?
still
Who
not.
cares?
And they have still not played in Champions League in once, right? 3 years, bro.
I mean,
And still.
they had Deadwood in that team. They have cleared the Deadwood, and now is the resurgence of Arsenal starting now.
So
Last season was a 10.
okay, so here's the thing, man. Why we giving Arteta 3 years and not Eric Ten Hag 3 years in terms of basically saying this? And after 3 years of
Yeah,
Arteta,
I'm saying at the moment.
okay,
Yeah, at the moment. In 3 years, we can ask again.
yeah. Let's see then. Okay,
I mean, we gave Ole 3 years, right? And he was pathetic.
wait. Ole finished second. Ole was in the Ole
Ole
finished.
finished second in the season where Liverpool was struggling.
Yes, so it's not United's problem that Liverpool was struggling, right? You do realize that.
I mean, but we still did a league double over you.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, that you saying that Arteta and Arteta, won FA Cup, right? He won FA Cup, right? He
He
won a
won an
trophy.
FA Cup, but
Yeah.
what did Ole win? What did Ole win?
Yeah, Ole didn't win anything. Ole didn't win anything, man. Ole didn't win anything. But overall, if you look at it, for the 3 years that Ole had a great turn in Champions League. In a shitty team, if you can say shitty team about Arsenal, have the shitty team as well. Ole, I think Ole is like, I wouldn't say underrated. I think overrated for sure. I don't think he's a great manager. I say he's an all right manager. Every manager doesn't have to be like the best manager in the world. Some manager can be all right, and Ole was definitely one of those. It's just that people just don't like Ole and people don't like United. That's the only reason, though. That's the only reason. And United crumbled under him as well, which was the problem.
I loved Ole.
He lost the dressing room.
What?
He lost the dressing room.
What did you say, Schlotz?
I loved Ole. I want him back.
Fuck's sake, man. Seriously. Yeah, anyways. Okay, let's end the stream and hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, Premier League is gonna start. It's gonna be
Premier
amazing.
League is back.
It's gonna be amazing, man. Okay, bye guys and take care, man. Take care. Schlotz, you are
Bye-bye.
Bye guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.